Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. It feels really good to be back. I'm here to apologize, and I want to show you that I've grown. I hope you find it in your hearts to forgive me for my past discretions.
Well, listen, didn't need to apologize, but I appreciate you doing that. So, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Are you performing the same thing that you did when you came the first time?
No. That didn't go so well for me the last time.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. So, for those of you here, I do want to apologize. Terry, I know you weren't here last time, but honestly, I wouldn't have made fun of you anyway. You truly shine. You and Howie clearly go to the same barber, just not the same gym. Howie,
what?
Look at that marvelous head. You weren't born, you were hatched. Howie, I'm sorry, these are just jokes. Remember when you were a comedian?
Why are you laughing?
Heidi, I'm so sorry you're not here, but I understand why you can't be here today. You are a Sports Illustrated model, and I'm sure you're off on their seniors tour. On to the lady who puts the more in amor. Hello, Sofia Vergara.
Hello.
I love you.
Come on, that's not very fair.
And finally, from beauty to beast. Hi, Dad. Simon, how are you a vegan and that's the least annoying thing about you?
That's horrible.
I will say I am so excited for your new movie. What's it called? 50 Shades of Tan? In closing, yes, I am sorry. I'm sorry that none of the judges were born in this country. So while America's Got Talent, it does not have a strong immigration policy.
My name is John Hastings. I'm 34 years young. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I live in Los Angeles.
And look at me.
I am looking at you.
No, you looked at the camera.
I didn't look at the camera. I'm John Hastings. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm currently sitting down, desperately trying not to look at the camera. I was raised by a single mom. She worked, looking back, an ungodly amount, but was around a lot. I don't really know how she did it. We didn't have a teleporter. Yeah, absolutely amazing woman. So, Mom, I'm backstage at America's Got Talent.
I can't even say how proud I am. My heart is bursting.
I was born 3 months premature with something called dyspraxia, which is a pretty rare disorder. I was born without reflexes and eye-hand coordination. I had the balance of a baby giraffe. So I just grew up this lopsided, uncoordinated O. And so I was picked on. But one day when I was 10, I said a zinger to a bully, and the entire class collapsed in laughter, and he never said it again. Did that lead me to my current profession? That's for psychologists and anyone with ears to really figure out. I'm gonna go on in a few moments and we'll see what happens.
Well, if they don't laugh, tell them I'm coming for you.
I'm incredibly nervous in a weird, excited way, but hopefully it goes well. In the end, stand-up comedy, some people like it and some people don't. It's just annoying that I have potential hecklers with really loud noisemakers in front of them. Hello, guys.
Hello.
How are
Good
you?
evening.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. What's your name?
My name's John Hastings.
John Hastings.
Yes.
And what do you do? And
I'm a stand-up comedian.
Oh, fantastic. How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for 14 years.
14 years.
Yeah.
Nothing better than showing up on the biggest talent show on a day when there's no audience. Do you have any rough nights? Any particular rough?
So many rough nights. I mean, let's see how this goes. Like, I've played a gig to 2 guys and a dog, and the dog left, and this is in contention for the weirdest gig I've ever done in my life. Like, these like Howie Mandel, Sofia from Modern Family, and Simon Cowell are all here. No one is in this room. Like, I'm not even nervous. I just feel like I took drugs and I'm about to wake up.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you,
Enjoy
brother.
yourself. I promise you we're going to be a great audience for you.
Thank you very much. It was nice to chat to you guys for a couple of minutes, have you get to know me. I got a weird vibe when I walk out on stage. I'm 34. I don't look 34. I don't look any age. I just look like I've been through stuff. and 34 is a difficult age because it's not old, but it's old enough that the world's changed. Like, I'm old enough to remember time was you saw a fella with a neck tattoo, well, then you thought, oh, I'm about to see a dead body. Now you see a fellow with a neck tattoo, all you think is, oh, this latte is going to be amazing. and you gotta do things to stay young. I do things to stay young. I recently borrowed money from my parents. For those of you who never borrowed money from your parents, the crew will know this, the celebrities will not. You have to gather your parents together and go, hello, mother, father, you know how you're supposed to teach me responsibility? Well, you failed, and that comes with a hefty fine. Now, I borrowed the money for a good purpose, brothers and sisters. I was getting married, and someone had to pay for the wedding. And it was nerve-wracking asking them for money. It was nerve-wracking getting married because they say the day you get married is the happiest day of your life. And that is a judgment on my life. I have lived a very exciting life. I once was on a bus and a homeless man farted so loud it knocked over a child. Seeing my girlfriend walk up the aisle of a church will never make me that happy. Not in a million years. Thank you for your time.
I love that.
Max, where are you from? Where are you right now?
Well, I'm in Las Vegas right now. I just moved here earlier this year, but I'm from a very small town in Maryland, which is called Woodbine.
Oh, how great. Okay, let's start.
Awesome. So, I was just thinking, it's so easy.
Sorry, my dogs have gone crazy. Hang on.
mine's being quiet in the room next door.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was just saying it's so easy for all of us to feel disconnected. And so since I can't be there with you physically, on the stage, I'm gonna try to connect with you guys mentally. So Here's what I want you to do. I want each of you, as well as everyone watching at home, to put your hands out in front of you, just like mine, with your fingers spread wide apart. And I'm gonna attempt to control your mind through the screen. So I want you to squeeze your hands together nice and tight, your thumbs crossed on top, and bring your hands up like you're making a prayer. And then take your two index fingers, your pointer fingers, and put them towards the sky, together like mine, just like this. And then I want you to separate those two fingers by about an inch, and look at your fingers. And imagine they were coming closer and closer together. Imagine magnets, teeny tiny magnets, pulling those fingers closer and closer, tighter and tighter. And the closer they get, the tighter they pull, until eventually those fingers touch. And when they touch, they can just become stuck fast, stuck like glue.
That is so weird.
You're controlling it? We're not just doing it.
That is so weird.
Wow.
I heard Terry mention Sofia had a deck of cards. Could you hold one of those decks of cards up? I'm gonna see if I can match not just our thoughts, but our actions as well, Sofia, through the screen.
Okay, because I couldn't do that finger thing. I don't know, it didn't work for me.
Well, this will give you a chance to let go a little bit and use your imagination. So we'll form a deeper connection here, just one-on-one.
Okay.
Can you take your cards out of the box? And then when you're ready, spread the cards towards you. I want you to find a card that speaks to you and pull it up, but don't let anyone see the face. Perfect. And then take the rest of the deck, I know it's hard with two hands, and flip it around and put that card in there backwards. Turn the rest of the cards towards us, the whole deck.
So smooth, Sofia, so smooth.
I'm very good with my hands. Heidi.
There you go, and slide it in backwards. Well, it's the moment of truth. I want you to spread your cards back out and pull the one card out and show everyone what is the card that spoke to you.
A de diamantes.
The Ace of Diamonds. Now, before this whole thing began, I did the same thing that you did. I reached in my deck and I turned one card around. I'm gonna do this very slowly so you can see there's literally only one card in the deck facing the opposite direction of every card, right in the center, just like yours was, and I'll show you the whole deck. But the crazy thing is, even though we're hundreds of miles apart, somehow,
Wow! How did that happen?
You're a demon.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Heidi, what did you think of the magic?
I liked it. I like you too. I think you're a good-looking, charming person, and I thought this was really cool.
Thank you.
What did you think, Howie?
I thought it was amazing, and I can only imagine what you can do with the big stage that AGT provides. You're an amazing mentalist.
The fact that you made the effort, with your presentation for a magician, it's really important because it shows that you care. So well done.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's time to vote. Simon,
It's a definite yes.
Heidi,
A yes for me as well.
Howie,
Yes!
He's still stuck.
and I'm gonna say yes. So you're coming.
Congrats!
Well done, kiddo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was awesome.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. I've
We're
been used to-
here. I've been looking high and low for you, Simon.
Wow, ditto, darling. How are you?
I'm Nick. And I'm James. And together we're the Ninja Twins.
And how did you meet?
We met in the womb.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you really are twins.
We're in our mother's womb, yes.
I'm 4 minutes older.
Yes, I kicked him out.
And where are you from?
We're from Bakersfield, California. But don't tell anybody that, Simon.
I won't. Okay. So the Ninja Twins.
The Ninja Twins.
Tell
the
me
Ninja
something
Twins.
about you guys.
We were professional dancers
For a long time.
Came out here at 15 years old. Danced
And
for
we
Christina
worked-
Aguilera, Prince, NSYNC, Maya, Usher.
And then
we
we said-
we got old.
so
At
it
25, we
slowed-
got old, Simon. Can
Simon,
you
it
believe that?
slowed
You know
down.
how this city is. You know how Hollywood
It
is.
slowed
We
down,
got
Simon.
old.
It slowed down. So
then we started
started
to styling. Styling celebrities like
So then
Kanye
with
West,
Pamela Anderson,
Alex Furtado, Robin Thicke.
Thicke.
And then, James, you had an epiphany.
Eva Longoria.
And Eva Longoria.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I said, you know what, Nick? We didn't come out this far to be putting clothes on people.
We want
need
people to put clothes on us. So
I
he
get
said,
it.
let's get back to
And so I said, let's give it one more shot and see what we got, and now we're here.
Okay, so now you want to be styled. So what's the act that's going to take you there?
We've been doing music for
We've been sitting on some music for a couple of years, and we said, you know, we don't want to do this small. We want to do it big.
So what
Better-
bigger stage than AGT?
America's got twins. the Ninja Twins.
Okay, no more questions. The stage is yours.
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Here, James.
Okay.
All right, have fun.
Where's my mark? Okay.
N to the I to the N to the J A. N to the I to the N to the J A. N to the I to the N to the J A. Ninja, the Ninja Twins. Down in a small town, Bakersfield. Two brothers dream soon to be real. Nick was slick, James was cool. Working real hard to rule the school. Mama, this town is way too small. Y'all get it to hell with all the baseball. Y'all, we gonna sing, we gonna dance. Following dreams, Hollywood a chance. Mama said, you be a mighty man. Mama said, you be a mighty man. Mighty man. Mama said, N is Nick, J is James, put the N in the middle, you got a name. N to the I to the N to the J A. N to the I to the N to the J A. N to the I to the N to the J A. Ninja, the Ninja Twins. Ninja.
Wow! Good evening. What is your name?
My name's Sienna Uremovic,
And where are you coming from?
Melbourne, Australia.
When did you arrive?
About 10 a.m. this morning.
But your preparation for this, how long has it been?
I finished it last night. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
we're ready. Bravo!
Thank you.
Can you see through that?
Not up here, I cannot.
Oh, wow.
Does
Yeah.
that make it a lot harder?
Yeah, it makes it quite
yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it. Simon, what do you think?
Sienna, I've never seen that before. I think it's quite amazing that you've had hours to prepare for this, but you filled the stage. You have amazing energy.
Thank you so much.
Howie?
Oh, yes.
Simon?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it was great.
Thank you so much, guys.
Well done.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
I'm amazed to see you alive.
Oh my God.
We saw your video submission and you are actually crazy.
That means a lot. I appreciate it.
I've met Jonathan before on a previous show, and this is the closest I ever saw someone kill themselves on live TV.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm nervous.
What you're about to see is probably the most dangerous and the scariest thing I've ever performed.
My name is Jonathan Goodwin. I've loved Danger Act since I was about 7 years old. I never wanted to do anything else. I would film things, usually at home. Anything that's dangerous, a little bit stupid, that's got me written all over it. A few things have gone wrong. I've broken my leg, lots and lots of burns, but I love creating things that people have never seen before. But it was really hard to get the opportunity to perform in front of live audiences, because when you're a stand-up comedian or a singer, you can do an open mic. But practicing having a live arrow come directly at you is the kind of thing that you have to get right first time. And so the fact that the judges like my video audition and they picked me to have a chance to get through to the live shows is really exciting. People think there's some sort of trickery involved in what I do, and there really isn't. Everything that you're going to see is real. This is the most dangerous thing I've ever attempted. I've not had much time to prepare, so I'm going to have to push myself farther than I ever have before. So many things that can go wrong, and if any single one of them is wrong, then I could get badly hurt or even killed. All I'm going to be concentrating on is surviving. And then if I manage that, my next challenge is to get through to the live shows. Since I was 7 years old, I've been fascinated with feats of danger, stunts I saw in movies, feats from history, ideas I dreamt up by myself, and I put them all in this book. There are thousands of danger acts inside here. This book is my most prized possession, especially in what I'm about to attempt. Now, this is a blindfold. It's made of one piece of metal. The reason I bought you guys a metal blindfold is I really want to impress upon you that you can't see through it. But check it out. Make sure it looks good. I'm going to leave it right there. We're going to go this way because we're going to play a game. I have an empty cup, and April here has a jug of water. She's going to pour the water into the cup. The cup is going to be on my head. Now, Howie, I'm going to play this with you. How you doing, buddy? Sorry to wake you. Now, I want you to close your eyes and listen to the sound of the water flowing into the cup. And I want you to shout stop when the cup is absolutely full and not before, okay? Now, I'm trusting you, Howie. I don't want to get wet here. Close your eyes. No peeking. Let's go.
Stop!
Oh, that's really good, Howie. That's excellent. Now, the worst thing that can happen if you get that wrong is I get a bit wet. We're going to play exactly the same game again, but this time the stakes are just a little bit higher. I have a loaded crossbow here, and April has a balloon, natural enemy of a crossbow. This bow shoots at 120 feet per second, which means that at this distance, that arrow will hit that balloon and not April faster than you can blink your eye. She is a very brave lady. Now, I have 4 more crossbows that are identical, but these are on stands. They are all armed and loaded and dangerous right now. And underneath the crossbows are these containers of water. At the bottom of the containers, you can see that there are these taps. And directly underneath the taps are these sports bottles. The bottles are connected to the triggers of the crossbow. And what that means is this: when we turn on the taps, the water will flow into the bottles. And when it hits a critical weight, the crossbows will fire. Different sized bottles means that the crossbows will fire at different times. Directly into this target, which is where I'm going to be standing, blindfolded.
No.
I have to listen to the sound of the water flowing exactly like you did, Howie, and get out of the way. This is blindfold chicken with crossbows.
He's nuts. Oh, no.
Oh, I don't want to see this.
April, in 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, he is crazy.
That's nuts.
Set.
No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, no. Whoa! Whoa! What? Oh!
That is so close.
Whoa!
They come out fast.
And if you thought that was scary, I've got 3 more that are even scarier.
Oh!
That was horrific. You're completely nuts.
Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you to say.
No, I mean, they came out so fast, shooting at you like pew, pew. Simon is right. You are nutty. It would have been horrible if you had gotten shot, but it was kind of fun.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's wonderful.
You're crazy. Not only don't try this at home, don't try this any place.
Ever, ever.
This is one of the nuttiest, craziest, scariest danger acts we've had across all the years.
Agreed.
So I'm going to be fighting for you at the end, Jonathan.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Hello, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, can you tell where I am?
I've got a clue.
I'm at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas with this incredible view behind me of the Strip.
Now, judges, you first met Max when he performed his magic and mentalism on the online auditions we did.
Since I can't be there with you physically, on the stage, I'm gonna try to connect with you guys mentally.
Ade diamantes. Oh my God.
I grew up in a really small town. From an early age, I kind of had the ability to read people, kind of sense what was going on in situations. To kind of entertain myself, I would always kind of put on little shows for my family and my neighbors and started to get a little name around town. And when I was 14 years old, I got my big break. My neighbor hired me to perform for their daughter's 6th birthday. My dream my entire life has been to have my own show on the Las Vegas Strip. And so really, I spent the last 20 years kind of honing this skill set. I finally made the move to Vegas to pursue my dreams, but I had no opportunities to perform. Part of my identity is being a performer, and when suddenly you can't do that thing that you identify so heavily with, you feel like you've lost a part of yourself. And so, excuse me, it was really tough. Now being asked by the judges to perform again, I feel an insane amount of pressure. This is what the last 20 years have been about. I gotta show them something they've never seen before so I can get one of those final spots in the live shows. The last time that I performed, you guys, I performed for Sofia, and Simon mentioned that he'd like to be involved next time. And so I thought tonight, Simon, I'd actually try and get inside of your head. Are you up for it?
Yeah.
Could be a scary place.
But before we begin, I want to point out this envelope that's on the table here. This is going to become very important at the end of my act. But for now, I'm going to leave it over here where you guys can keep your eye on it the entire time, okay? Simon, on the table, what I want you to notice is that I have a number of photos of you and your fellow judges. Like you see them here. Yep. Howie there. I'm going to lay them out on the table so you can get a good look at all of them. Heidi, photo of yourself right there. Sophia, and of course, America's favorite host, Terry Crews. And then at the top of your screen, you guys will see we have a matching set of photographs that are currently face down. So the object tonight, Simon, is for you to feel a connection to your fellow judges through the photos, through the screen. Okay. Now, before we begin, I need to understand the way that you're wired and the way that you think. So I'm curious, Simon, what is a personality trait
that you admire most in another person?
Loyalty.
In that case, I think we'll start with this one. Simon, I want you to tell me who you're feeling a connection to right now.
Terry.
Terry, you can see how this starts to shape up. Simon, what is something that you own that you wouldn't sell for any amount of money?
The first picture of my son Eric being born lying on my chest.
Oh, beautiful.
I want to see that.
Me too.
Starting to understand how you're wired. I'm gonna go with this one right here. Tell me, which judge are you feeling a connection to right now?
Sofia.
I like that you're taking the time to really feel these connections. Simon, one last question. What is your most vivid memory from your childhood? Perhaps a story you've never told anyone.
Getting my first Scalextrics car set. You call it slot racing here.
Oh,
In England, we call it Scalextrics. It's a car racing set.
We'll go with this one right here and tell me now, who are you feeling a connection to?
Howie.
Howie.
Slot cars were my
Game
favorite.
on now. Where would you like this one to go, Heidi or yourself?
Heidi.
Heidi. We're gonna place that right there. And then one final photo, of course.
Me.
Right in front of you, yep. Now, Simon, you have a very important decision to make. I'm going to count to 5. When I get to 5, you're gonna tell me whether you wanna leave everything as it is or whether you wanna switch any 2 photographs. It's up to you. I'm gonna count to 5 and then you let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I'm going to keep them where they are.
You're gonna trust your instincts and keep them where they are. I'm glad you said that, because what you'll notice is that over here on the end, you actually matched Howie with Howie. Over here on the end, you matched Heidi with Heidi. Over here, you matched Simon with Simon, Sofia with Sofia, and Terry with Terry. That is 5 for 5, a perfect match. But look, 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 I told you guys I would raise the bar.
Okay.
And tonight, I wanted to go not just for improbable, but impossible. And I made my boldest prediction ever, and I placed it over here inside of this envelope. And I asked you to name a personality trait you love in a person, and your answer was loyalty.
Oh.
Now, if that wasn't crazy enough, we continued on. I asked you for a memory, something you said you would never forget, and you said it was a picture of your son, Eric. Now, then I asked you for a memory, something from your childhood, something no one could know. And you told me it was getting your first car set.
My name's Nolan Neal. I'm 39 years old and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. The first audition was a huge challenge for me. I took this amazing opportunity to come here so I could share a little bit of my story and what I went through. My dad called me and told me he was gonna take his life, and the next day I woke up to the news that he had done it.
What?
So,
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
and then I went down a downward spiral myself, but I had some friends come in and stage an intervention, and I haven't touched the hard stuff since.
So you're sober.
Thank you. And I just sang like there was no tomorrow.
You have an amazing voice. Maybe now is your time.
I heard that from Simon. I felt unstoppable after the audition to see how many struggling alcoholics and addicts who wrote me, who said, I gave them hope. It's really motivating. But now, knowing that I have to sing again for the judges, I am definitely nervous. I want to make it to those live shows so I can just do what I was born to do. I know this is my last chance to be able to keep going in this competition. I want to win, and I want to prove to the judges that I do belong here. Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. You got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems like the going's just too rough, and things go wrong no matter what I do. And now and then it feels like life is just too much. You got the love I need to see me through. You got the love. You got the love. Yeah, you've got the love. You got
the love. You got the love. You got the love. Time to time I think, oh Lord, what's the use? Time after time I think it's just no good. 'Cause sooner or later in life, the things you love you lose. But you've got the love. I need to see me through. Oh. You've got the love. You've got the love. Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air.
I know that was short.
Oh, yeah. Is that the end?
I was just getting in the groove of it, and then it was over. That was amazing. I want to know what you guys thought, Howie.
Well, first of all, you have a great sound in your voice, and it stirs you emotionally.
Yeah, you have a very special voice.
Thank you.
I think you've got great taste. I think it's a Candy Staton song, isn't it?
Yeah, the original, yeah.
You really did make it your own. You made it sound very current.
Thank
and
you.
You know what? Your personality's changed since we first met you. Maybe having that kind of support you've had from being on the show has done you a lot of good.
Definitely, yeah. And it just feels really, really good to see the promises coming true of recovery. It feels amazing.
Well done. My only problem is you've made our job tonight really hard, and I now hate you.
In the most positive way.
Yeah.
I am going to be fighting to try to keep you going forward.
Yeah, and you don't want to fight with Sophia, trust me.
Hello.
I want to ask you, Trix, is that really your last name, or did you have that changed?
I changed it. It's Ryan Hicks.
Is it really?
Yeah, Ryan Hicks.
So tell me, how has it been for you since the episode aired where you were in?
Yeah, like the feedback online's been absolutely amazing. My son Toby was like, Daddy, I want to be on America's Got Talent one day.
No.
But during all of this, I'm still working because I'm a sewage treatment worker. So nothing's really changed much. Since my audition got aired, I haven't stopped working.
This is the last filtration process of raw sewage before it goes out.
Like, it's a job, it pays the bills. I have to do this to put food on a table for my family. But obviously it's not the dream. I want to perform all over the world, and that's the reason why I auditioned for America's Got Talent. If you had a connection, then these two cards must match. My adrenaline was pumping.
Have a look. A perfect match. 1,000,000% yes.
You can't get better than that, can you? The main reason why I'm doing this is to make sure my kids have a better life than to show them that anything's possible.
What are you doing?
I've seen America's Got Talent change people's lives, so it would mean the world to all of us if I make it to the live shows. So for the judges' cuts, it's one of the biggest challenges now. And there's only a few spots. I have to prove I have what it takes. It comes down to this performance here. So I'm gonna be showing the judges something that they have never seen before. And hopefully this will get me to the live shows. In a few moments, I will be joined by a very special person. I'm going to try to tap into her mind to reveal a few of her personal thoughts. It's Alicia Dixon from BGT and AGT champions.
Hi, Alicia!
So I want to try something with you now with your mobile phone. Do you have your phone with you?
I do.
Can you take it out?
I don't leave the house without it.
So what I want you to do is think of a contact on your phone for me. But please don't go for somebody you message on a daily basis,
Simon.
all right? Yeah. I want this to be as random as possible.
Okay.
So do you have someone?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I
Good.
do.
Now I want you to just think of this person for me. Just think. This is a woman, isn't it, yes?
Yes.
Dark coloured hair, medium hair, yes? I'm right in saying this?
Yes.
Good. Now imagine their name for me, spelled out between us right now, really largely, in big light.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine saying the first letter, but don't say it.
Okay.
Good. They get a second letter for me.
Okay.
Good. I think I have it. Alicia, who was the person
Nicola.
Nicola, like that.
What? How did you
Amazing.
know that? How does he know that?
But you know what? Let's take this a step further. I want to show you and the whole of America how powerful the imagination truly is. So lock your phone for me and place it between your hands like this. Now, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine sending Nicola a message. You're pushing letter by letter, and now you push the send button now. Good, open your eyes. What did you imagine sending, Alicia?
How is the weaning going?
How is the weaning going?
Yeah.
Now, unlock your phone.
What? How did you do that?
Show the camera.
Are you serious?
See how powerful the imagination is?
That's absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Wow, what a star.
Wow. That was cool.
That was amazing.
How do you do this kind of stuff?
He can't tell you.
In any case, it was mind-blowing. I mean, you seriously have some skills.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed this a lot more this time watching it than being part of it. That was truly amazing.
Thank you.
Sophia, what did you think?
I thought it was amazing. And I love how you command the stage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think your showmanship was superb. There's a great air of mystery around you, which I think is so important with these acts. Well done.
Thank you.
You know, we're seeing a lot of people today, but not everyone will make it.
Yeah.
You'll be hearing from us later.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity again. Seriously,
It's an
a
absolute
dream come
pleasure.
true.
Good luck.
See you
Well done,
later.
kiddo.
Bye.
When I first walked into America's Got Talent, I thought, wow, I know how big the show is, and I was excited just to even be on that stage.
I knew I was getting older, by the way, when I started rooting against the kids in scary movies. Now I'm like, your mom and dad told you not to leave the house.
3 S's, Ty. Well done.
3 S's.
For years, I've been dreaming about this, dreaming about being an entertainer, and now things have come a long way. From being in the military and being a pharmacy tech at a hospital. It's been a long journey.
I'm so proud of you, Daddy.
My kids have been the center of everything that I do. I'm not perfect, but I've always tried to be a great dad. Hopefully, me being on this stage inspires them in whatever they choose to do with their life. For this next performance, the jokes I've been writing haven't been time tested, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely nervous. There's just a lot of competition, singers, sword swallowers, and all of this type of stuff. I'm like, man, I just got jokes, bro. I don't do any of the extra stuff. But I feel blessed to have another opportunity to show the judges. I wanna be able to continue to do this, making it to the live shows. That would be amazing. I'm gonna do my best to make it happen.
Thank you so much for tuning in to my garage show. I am excited to be telling jokes again in front of people. I am a dad. I have 2 daughters. Yes. Same mom. Yeah, look at that. That was a weird reaction. It's like, I got kids, so same mom. Are you serious? You better take a picture of him. He's like a black unicorn. I got kids, and here's the thing, by the way, nothing makes you want to stay in shape more than having kids. Because kids have no filter. They just say what they see. My daughter saw me changing my shirt one day. She was like, Daddy, are you full? Yeah, exactly. You ever have a moment where you had to think before you spoke? That was one. Because honestly, when she first said it, my first thought was, did this heifer just call me fat? My oldest, when she was 17, we suggested a part-time job. Said fast food. I worked in fast food. My 17-year-old said, that's beneath me. Beneath you? I was like, were you secretly the CEO of a company? And this is just a hard transition for you? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. My kids don't have a concept of money. My youngest asked for some Jordans. Now, let me tell you something. I'm from Chicago and haven't had a pair of Jordans since 1990. And they were $100. But I said, this is my baby, I'm gonna get her some Jordans. $740.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, special edition. And it was at that moment I realized that my kid is not that special. Okay, not $740 special. So I'm trying to teach my kids the value of money. So I'm trying to find an electrician who will wire the house to where only the stuff in their rooms don't work. The lights out. Not down here in Paybillville. Everything working. Thanks a lot, you guys. Top bar now. I appreciate you.
I think that you're very funny. On top of being funny, you're a very likable person.
Oh my God! To be able to deliver what you delivered, people don't realize how hard it is.
Because you need the vibe of the people.
You need the vibe of the people.
I was vibing all the way from here through that monitor. I was vibing to you.
I did have laughs. I like what you did, but I think I laughed more the first time on the other stage.
I agree. Look, your first routine was better in terms of material. I could tell you were nervous, but I like people who are nervous because it tells me that they care. The world needs cheering up right now, and I think that's what you just did for us. I'm going to be fighting for you at the end because I think you really are better than even you know.
Hey YouTube, I'm Sofia Vergara. Thank you for watching. Why don't you subscribe?